My dear students, welcome back to the lectures of formal languages and automata theory. And in this video lecture, we are going to look at an example problem of Turing machine. And our example problem is design Turing machine for the language L equal to a power n, b power n, such that n value is greater than or equal to 1. So now we will see how we are going to solve this problem. See, for our first, the thing is that I told you about Turing machine. In Turing machine, we will have an infinite tape. So let us consider any string here. First of all, let us consider any string before we proceed into the problem. The given language is a power n, b power n. So we will substitute n value as 3. After substituting n value as 3, we will get the string a, b, 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 a, b, b, b. 3 a's followed by 3 b's. And I told you string must be placed between blank symbols. Why? Because the first blank symbol indicates the string has not started, and the last blank symbol indicates the string has been ended. So for indicating the beginning and ending of the string, so we need to keep blank symbols. And see, our first step is we will follow a very simple logic here. Our logic is, see, whenever we scan our first input symbol, if the first input symbol, consider our first input symbol is A here. So first we will read or scan our input symbol, and then we will replace that input symbol with some other variable. See, here we are going to replace this thing with small a with capital X. Why? Because we will understand later why we are going to do like this. Small a is replaced with capital X, and after that we are moving the position to forward, and next also we have seen the symbol small a. Now when we see the symbol small a, we will not replace that with capital X. So whenever you read first a, small a, we are replacing that with capital X, and if any number of a's are encountered, we will not replace them until we see the corresponding b. See, here we have seen one a. Now our ultimate objective is we have to read one b. We have replaced small a with capital X, and we will go there and we will replace this small b with capital Y. And in between, if any symbols are encountered, we will not replace them. See, here small a is replaced with capital X, and after that many a symbols are encountered, but we are not replacing them. We will just skip these symbols, and we will go on finding the position of B, where we will have the B symbol. So whenever we see the B symbol, then immediately we will change that the symbol B into Y here. So see, here in the first step what we have done here, we have replaced small a, and we have replaced capital X in the place of small a, and after that we have encountered many small a's, 2 small a's. We have not replaced them. Why? Because we are searching for corresponding b. See, whenever you have seen a corresponding a, you have to go for searching corresponding b. In between, if you get any number of the same symbols, we will not take care of them, and we will not replace them. So this machine, whatever the Turing machine, the graphical notation of Turing machine is also explaining the same. So we are starting from the state Q0, and we are reading the input symbol A. Whenever we read input symbol A, we are replacing that with capital X. So first symbol is the reading input symbol, the input symbol we are reading. Second one, to what symbol you are going to replace that. So we have replaced that with capital X, and this R indicates the direction we are moving. So we are moving in a right direction. So R indicates right direction. So after reading A, we have changed that symbol with capital X, and we are moving to the right direction. That is the meaning of that notation. And after that, if you find any number of A's, we will simply skip. See, here we have got A, we have simply skip. After that, we have got A, we will simply skip until we find the corresponding B. See, here we found corresponding B. We found one B here, small b. Now what we will do? See, you also understand this graphical notation, this Turing machine graphical notation. So what is this? So whenever you see the first A, we are just replacing that with capital X and we are moving in the right direction. And what is the meaning of this one? And from there onwards, if you get any number of A's, we will simply replace that with the small a itself, small a only, and we are moving to the right direction. Though you get any number of A's, you will simply leave that small a as it is. I mean, we are replacing that with the small a only, and we are moving to the right direction. That is the meaning of that graphical notation. Please try to understand here. And this is so far we have discussed this one, and we will see the next step here. See the next step. Once we reach it to this position, once we reach to the small b position, and we have to replace the small b with capital Y. See here in the diagram we the push down in this Turing machine diagram we have shown. From Q0, see here, from Q0, if I encountered only small a, we replace it with capital X and moving in the right direction. After that, if any number of A's are found, we will simply move right direction. We will not replace. We will leave that small a as it is. And if I get B, if I scan B, input symbol B, we will simply replace that with capital Y, and we will move in a left direction. L stands for left direction here. See here, previously it was a small b, we replaced it with a small, previously it was small b, we replaced it with capital Y, and whenever I replace that with capital Y, we will move in a left direction. Left direction means what? From Y onwards, the left direction we will move. Okay? So we have completed the process only for 1A and 1B. We have to continue the same process for all the A's and B's. So now what we will do is we have to come back. We need to move left. Again we need to move left until we found the symbol capital X. Sorry. See here, in this diagram is giving you the clear explanation. So small a we replace with capital X, we are moving in a right direction. Small a we replace it with small a only, moving in a right direction. And whenever we find small b, we are replacing it with capital Y, moving in a left direction. And after that, if I get any number of A's, I will simply move only in a left direction only. So how many number of A's? Whatever the number of A's you get after that, you simply move in a left direction until you get to the until you come to the capital X. So when you reach to the capital X, from there onwards again you have to start scanning to the right side. Again you have got small a here. Replace that small a with capital X. Okay. Now after replacing capital X, you go to the next position. Next position is small a. Don't replace that with any other symbol. So we need to skip this small a. After that we need to go on, continuously go on in a right direction until we find one more B. See, if one more B is found, you please simply change that B with capital Y, and again in the left direction. In the left direction, please come to the place of which you have replaced with capital X. So previously we have replaced this with capital X. So until capital X is found, we will continuously keep on moving in the left direction. So this was capital X previously, and till here we will continuously move to the left direction. Now we have completed for 2 A's and 2 B's. After that, once X is found, we will go again start moving in a right direction. The logic is simple. See, first we will scan the starting symbol. We will continuously move on to find out different input symbol. We have to replace that with some other variable. Again we will come back until where we have replaced in the beginning. So like that we need to continuously move either left or right. I told you already the main concept of the main objective in the Turing machine is Turing machine knows only 6 operations. In the introduction part we have discussed only moving left, moving right, like that we have discussed 6 operations. Okay. See, in this Turing machine example, we are discussing only moving left and moving right operations only. So like that we will see what is another step now. See here, we have replaced this A with a small, A with a small x, capital X. After that again, we move to the right direction. We will not replace it with any other symbol. We will continuously keep on moving to find one more small b. If you find one more small b, please replace that with capital Y. Once it is replaced with capital Y, then after the once it is replaced with capital Y, then see here. Once Y is found, you keep on moving. You simply leave that Y as capital Y only and move on right direction. And if B is found, replace that B with capital Y. Replace that B with capital Y. Now start moving in a left direction. See, everything is clearly mentioned here. We need to move in a left direction. After that, if I get any number of, if I get A's also, I will simply keep on moving to the left direction until the symbol X is found. If X is found, we need to replace that. If X is found, we need to replace that X, and we will leave that X as X, and we will start moving right direction, and we will change any small a. If any small a is there, we will change that small a with capital X and move on. We will keep on moving in the right direction. Nothing here. This is the final Turing machine diagram. What we are doing here, if any small a is found, we will simply replace that with capital X, and we will keep on moving in a right direction until we will get 1b. If we reach to 1b, if we reach to the position of b, we will replace that with capital Y, and we will not move right direction again. We will come back again until we see the symbol capital X. Once we see the capital X, again we will start moving in a right direction, and if any A is encountered, we will replace that A with capital X, and we will continuously keep on moving to find out the symbol B. If one more B is found, replace that B with the capital Y and come back again to find out one more. Come back to find out the symbol small a. So how you find out the small a symbol is there? Once you reach to the symbol X, from there onwards you have to start scanning to the right direction. And when you scan in the right direction, when one more A is encountered, replace that with capital X. Finally, what we will get, all symbols are replaced like this: X, 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 and Y, Y, Y. If all the values are replaced like this, then the Turing machine will get accepted. If any small a is remained, or if any small b is remained without completion, so the Turing machine, we can say that Turing machine is not accepting the given language. So this is how a Turing machine works, only by moving left, or either it moves in a left or right direction. So this is what I would like to teach you. Please let me know if you have any doubts in this Turing machine. We will continue in the next video lecture. Thank you.